I first got into boxing. I've always been a huge fan of boxing ever since I was an adolescent, probably when I was 12. I used to watch the George Lopez show all the time, and there was this episode where his son Max, he went to Layla Ali's boxing gym, and I figured if Max can do that, I can do it too. So that's kind of how I got into it.
I started off at soccer at first. It was I did sports just because my parents wanted me to be more active. Once I found that soccer wasn't the sport for me, my parents took me into boxing. And at first, I didn't like boxing, but one thing I've noticed is that like the more consistent I was doing it, the better I got at it, and it's just something that kind of stuck with me. And then the whole element of like fighting came upon when I started like watching other amateur boxers train and stuff like that. I got to the point where I even like idolized some of those boxers.
I first got into boxing like I want to say my freshman year of high school. I had a friend that kind of used to like bully all the kids, stuff like that. He used to take their lunch money and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they would never fight him back, so I always wondered like, where you learn how to fight, stuff like that. Turned out I used to box, and they kind of like, we eventually became friends, and he like brought me to the gym, teach me how to box, stuff like that. And I kind of just stuck with it. I was good at it, so.
Role models I would have, I look up to. I like Manny Pacquiao a lot. I like Roberto Duran. I like Mike Tyson. I like Floyd Mayweather. Those are just some handful of like really well-known boxers. And then I guess other role models I have in terms of boxing, like in my immediate life, would probably be Felix and George. Those guys have a huge influence on me with my boxing, and they believe in me, and they see my work ethic, and I'd say before I met Felix, I had no confidence. Felix like forced me to gain confidence. Yeah.
I like the aura that Canelo has.
Okay.
That's like the kind of aura like I kind of want. I guess I'll pick him.
Okay.
Well, I say 3. Favorite all time, probably Floyd Mayweather. I say Gervonta Davis, just because we got the same kind of build, and I say Muhammad Ali because I remember I took a trip to Philadelphia and I got a chance to see like Ali's new gym, the place he grew up training and stuff like that. So that was cool for sure.
Roberto Duran is my favorite boxer. He had this interview years ago about boxing. He said that he has an animal inside of him that wants to come out, right? And in my typical personal life, I don't really have a lot of channels where I can allow that animal to come out. But in that ring is the one place where that animal can roam free.
Well, yeah, the goal is winning, of course, but I want to win, like, I want to have, like, fight of the night, for sure. Like, I want to put on the show.